welcome to our channel.
Let's uncover the life story of Diogo Jota, a player whose journey from a small Portuguese town to the pinnacle of European football reads like a modern-day fairy tale. This is the story of a man who defied the odds, overcame countless obstacles, and transformed himself from an overlooked youngster into one of football's most lethal forwards. What you're about to discover will change how you see perseverance, determination, and the power of never giving up on your dreams. Diogo José Teixeira da Silva, known to the world as Diogo Jota, was born on December 4, 1996, in the picturesque town of Massarelos, Porto, Portugal. Growing up in a working-class family, Diogo was the youngest of 3 children born to Joaquim and Isabel Silva. His father worked as a mechanic while his mother dedicated herself to raising their children, instilling in them the values of hard work and humility that would later define Diogo's character. The Silva household wasn't wealthy, but it was rich in love and support. From an early age, Diogo showed an unusual fascination with football, spending countless hours kicking a worn leather ball in the narrow streets of his neighborhood. His older brothers, Andre and Tiago, would often join him, creating makeshift goals using whatever they could find. These informal street games became Diogo's first classroom, teaching him creativity, quick thinking, and the art of making magic happen in tight spaces. His parents noticed something special about their youngest son. While other children his age were easily distracted, Diogo displayed an almost obsessive dedication to football. He would watch matches on their small television, studying every movement, every technique, every tactical decision. His mother often found him practicing skills in their tiny backyard well past sunset, his determination burning brighter than the streetlights that illuminated his practice sessions. The family's modest means meant that professional coaching was initially out of reach, but Diogo's father made sacrifices to ensure his son would pursue his passion. Working extra shifts at the garage, Joaquim saved every penny to pay for Diogo's registration fees at local youth clubs. This sacrifice wasn't lost on young Diogo, who understood even then that his family was betting everything on his dreams. At age 9, Diogo joined the Youth Academy of Gondomar, a local club that would become the foundation of his football education. The coaches immediately recognized his potential, but they also saw areas that needed significant improvement. Diogo wasn't the biggest or strongest player on the team, and his technical skills, while promising, were far from polished. What set him apart was his insatiable hunger to learn and improve. The early years at Gondomar were challenging. Diogo faced criticism from coaches who questioned whether he had what it took to make it at the highest level. Some suggested he was too small, others doubted his pace, and many believed he lacked the physical attributes necessary for professional football. These doubts could have crushed a lesser spirit, but they only fueled Diogo's determination to prove everyone wrong. His breakthrough came when he was spotted by scouts from FC Porto, one of Portugal's most prestigious clubs. At age 17, Diogo made the life-changing move to Porto's academy, but even this opportunity came with its own set of challenges. The competition was fierce, with talented players from across the country vying for limited spots in the first team. Diogo found himself once again fighting for recognition, training harder than ever to stand out among his peers. The transition to Porto wasn't smooth. Diogo struggled with homesickness, the pressure of high-level competition, and the constant scrutiny of coaches who demanded perfection. There were moments when he questioned whether he was good enough, whether all the sacrifices his family had made were worth it. But in these darkest hours, he remembered his father's words. Champions aren't made when everything is easy. They're forged in the fires of adversity. His persistence paid off when he was promoted to Porto's B team, where he began to showcase the qualities that would later make him a household name. His ability to find space in crowded penalty areas, his clinical finishing, and his intelligent movement off the ball caught the attention of senior coaches. However, the path to the first team remained elusive, with established stars blocking his progression. The turning point came when Wolverhampton Wanderers, an English championship club at the time, offered him a loan deal. Many saw this as a step backward, a sign that his Porto career was effectively over. But Diogo viewed it differently. He saw it as an opportunity to prove himself in a different environment, to develop his game away from the pressure cooker of Portuguese football. His arrival at Wolves in 2017 marked the beginning of a remarkable transformation. Under the guidance of manager Nuno Espirito Santo, Diogo flourished in the championship, helping the club secure promotion to the Premier League. His performances were nothing short of sensational, combining pace, power, and precision in a way that left defenders bewildered and fans mesmerized. The Premier League presented new challenges, but Diogo embraced them with characteristic determination. He worked tirelessly on his physical conditioning, studying the nuances of English football and adapting his game to suit the league's demands. His hard work paid dividends as he became one of Wolves' most important players, scoring crucial goals and providing assists that helped establish the club as a Premier League force. His reputation continued to grow, and soon Europe's elite clubs took notice. Liverpool, the reigning Premier League champions, identified Diogo as the perfect addition to their attacking arsenal. When the transfer was completed in 2020, it represented not just a career milestone, but validation of every sacrifice, every training session, and every moment of doubt he had overcome. At Liverpool, Diogo's career reached new heights. Playing alongside world-class talents like Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, and Roberto Firmino, he adapted seamlessly to Jurgen Klopp's high-intensity system. His versatility allowed him to play across the front line, providing Klopp with tactical flexibility while maintaining his goal-scoring threat. The statistics speak for themselves. Diogo has scored over 20 goals in multiple seasons, represented Portugal at major tournaments, and played in Champions League finals. His ability to perform in crucial moments has earned him the nickname the Decisive One among Liverpool fans. Whether it's a last-minute winner or a perfectly timed run that creates space for teammates, Diogo has consistently delivered when it matters most. His international career has been equally impressive. Representing Portugal, the country of his birth and his heart, Diogo has scored important goals in Nations League competitions and European championships. Playing for his national team represents the fulfillment of a childhood dream, one that seemed impossible during those early days practicing in the streets of Morelos. Beyond his professional achievements, Diogo has remained grounded in his personal values. He married his longtime girlfriend, Ruth Cardozo, in an intimate ceremony attended by family and close friends. The couple's relationship, which began during his early days at Porto, has been a source of stability throughout his career's ups and downs. Diogo's commitment to giving back to his community is evident through his charitable work. He has funded youth football programs in Porto, providing opportunities for children from disadvantaged backgrounds to pursue their dreams just as he did. His foundation focuses on education and sports, believing that these two pillars can transform lives and communities. His current net worth is estimated at approximately 15 million euros, a testament to his success, but also his careful financial management. Unlike many modern footballers, Diogo has avoided extravagant spending, instead investing in property and business ventures that will secure his family's future long after his playing days end. The controversies that have touched his career have been minimal, reflecting his professionalism and character. When faced with criticism or setbacks, Diogo has consistently responded with improved performances rather than public disputes. This maturity has earned him respect from teammates, opponents, and fans alike. His business ventures include partnerships with sports equipment manufacturers and investments in Portuguese real estate. However, he remains focused primarily on his football career, understanding that his peak years are precious and should be maximized. Sadly, Diogo Jota died in a car accident in Spain on Thursday, July 3rd. The accident, which also claimed the life of his brother Andre Silva, occurred when their car veered off the road, possibly due to a tire blowout. Both brothers were 28 and 25 years old, respectively. Jota's death has deeply saddened the football community, with tributes pouring in from clubs, players, and fans worldwide. He was a key player for Liverpool and the Portuguese national team, and his loss has been described as a tragic event. Jota had recently married his long-term partner and was a father of 3. What can we learn from Diogo Jota's journey? His story teaches us that talent alone isn't enough. It must be coupled with a relentless work ethic, unwavering belief, and the courage to seize opportunities when they arise. From the streets of Porto to the stadiums of Europe, Diogo has shown that with determination and support from loved ones, any dream is achievable. His journey reminds us that setbacks aren't endings, but redirections toward greater success. Every rejection, every criticism, every moment of doubt became fuel for his eventual triumph. In a world where instant gratification often overshadows long-term dedication, Diogo's story stands as a beacon of hope for anyone chasing their dreams. If you enjoyed this journey through Diogo Jota's remarkable life, like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary life paths only on Celeb Path.